those interesting speakers, I forgot what I was going to say. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's October 2012. I'm managing a top-tier congressional campaign in the state of Florida. Florida is my third stop in as many months. In August, I was fired by a congresswoman in Ohio who I'd spent the prior 6 months working my tail off for. However, that was no shocker. She had the highest staff turnover in the entire House of U.S. Representatives, on 435 members the year before. In September, I told party leaders in Washington, D.C. that their dark horse candidate in Michigan lacked the discipline to raise the resources and garner the support that I believe necessary to win. So there I was, in Florida, having just fired the paid media consultant. It's the guy who makes all those television commercials that we love so much, for attempting to organize a campaign against me. He was a jerk. And at that point in my life, I was a heavy smoker. I drank a little too much most evenings. I couldn't remember the last time I'd gone for a run, and neglected almost every important personal relationship of my life. But that was okay, because at that point in time, my career had been my number one priority for the better part of a decade. So, my name's Scott Eads. I grew up in a small town about 30 minutes south of here. Growing up in that small town, community was everything. After school, I'd spend afternoons playing with my cousins at my grandparents' house while my parents were at work. On Sundays, we'd attend church service and then gather with my uncles and aunts and cousins for Sunday dinner at my grandparents' house. Summers meant family reunions and vacations, 2-week car trips. Organizational activities were key. As kids, 4-H, played soccer. As a teen, I ran track and cross country. But as a young person, I desperately wanted to escape that small town. And so in college, I spent a lot of time working to figure that out. And I ultimately discovered that a career in electoral politics would not only allow me to help those folks I'd grown up with, those folks who worked hard, played by their rules almost every day of their lives, but the campaign trail would allow me an opportunity to escape that small town. And once I figured that out, I did not look back. First, it was an internship on a presidential campaign, followed by a management opportunity for a gubernatorial candidate, followed by an opportunity to run that gubernatorial candidate, now governor's legislative program, and finally, an opportunity to manage some of the biggest, most competitive congressional races in the country. But that, and lots of little stuff in between. But that relentless, perhaps even reckless pursuit of a career led me to that spot in Florida in 2012. And so after the 2012 election cycle, I came back home, did a lot of soul searching, did a couple of political jobs, and nothing special, mostly just to pay the bills. And ultimately discovered that my career wasn't my number one priority, and it was reestablishing that sense of community that I had growing up as a child. And in doing so, made Kansas City full-time home. My wife and I purchased a home just down the street from here. We began to attend the church that she grew up in. I eat well, exercise, and don't smoke anymore. And more importantly than anything, most amazing, we welcomed the birth of our first child a little over a year ago, Veronica Sue. So, yes, I hope to become a better speaker here, but it's really that sense of camaraderie and community that I've witnessed the past several months while I've been just now giving my icebreaker with us. That's good. That I look forward to more than anything. So I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. And please, don't talk to me about politics.